The Galactic Council had encountered many species across the stars, some peaceful, some warlike, some incomprehensibly alien. But nothing had prepared them for humanity's most dangerous trait, their complete disregard for self-preservation when someone said those three cursed words. Commander Zixthor of the Krellian Empire learned this the hard way. The diplomatic mission to the human research station Prometheus had seemed routine. The Council needed human assistance with a quantum anomaly threatening to collapse an entire star system. Maya Rodriguez, the station's chief astrophysicist, stood before the holographic display showing the swirling death spiral of distorted spacetime. The anomaly is expanding at 0.03% per cycle, Zixthor explained through his translator, his four eyes blinking in concern. Our scientists estimate we have 40 cycles before the Viridian system is destroyed. 12 billion souls live there. Maya studied the data, her dark eyes narrowing. This is a cascading quantum feedback loop. You've tried standard containment fields? Yes, they failed within moments. We've exhausted all conventional solutions. Zixthor's mandibles clicked nervously. Human theoretical physics is unconventional. We hoped... Ryan, Maya shouted across the laboratory. Get the team in here! Ryan Chen emerged from the engineering bay, wiping synth oil from his hands. Behind him came three more humans, Jackson, Priya, and Tommy. Each wore the same expression Maya did, that peculiar human look that Zixthor would later describe in his report as catastrophically optimistic. What's up? Ryan asked, studying the anomaly data over Maya's shoulder. Quantum feedback loop eating a star system, 40 days to save 12 billion people. Standard physics isn't working. Maya's fingers flew across her tablet. I'm thinking we need to go completely sideways on this. Ryan's eyes lit up. How sideways? Causality violation sideways. The other three humans gathered around and Zixthor felt the temperature in the room somehow shift, though the environmental controls showed no change. It was as if reality itself sensed what was coming. The feedback loop is being sustained by quantum entanglement across dimensional barriers, Maya continued. If we could introduce a controlled paradox, we could force the anomaly to resolve itself by creating a more pressing violation that the universe has to fix first, Jackson finished, grinning. That's insane, Priya said. Then she smiled. I love it. Okay, but how do we create a temporal paradox large enough to override a stellar mass quantum anomaly? Tommy asked. Maya pulled up a new set of equations. We don't. We create 5 separate microparadoxes and synchronize them to resonate. The combined effect would tell physics to sit down and shut up while we fix this, Ryan completed. Zixthor's translator struggled with the idiom. I do not understand. You cannot simply tell the fundamental forces of the universe. Hold my beer, Maya said, handing her coffee mug to the bewildered alien. Ryan glanced at her, then at the others. His grin widened. Hold my beer, he said to Zixthor. Hold my beer, Jackson added. Hold my beer, Priya echoed. Hold my beer, Tommy concluded. Zixthor stood there, holding Maya's coffee mug in one appendage while his other three hung uselessly at his sides. His translator had finally parsed the idiom. His blood went cold. No, he whispered. Please no. The phrase from the disaster compilations, the one that precedes every human-caused catastrophe in the archives. But the humans were already moving. Maya coordinated from the main console, while the others scattered to different stations throughout Prometheus. They would need to modify 5 separate quantum drives, synchronize them to within a nanosecond, and then activate all 5 simultaneously at the anomaly's exact resonance frequency. The procedure they outlined violated 17 different laws of physics, 3 Galactic Council safety regulations, and, according to Zixthor's frantic calculations, had a 73% chance of destroying the station. You'll create a causality cascade. Zixthor protested. The temporal backlash alone will be absorbed by the anomaly's existing quantum instability, Maya said calmly, fingers dancing across her console. It's elegant, really. We're using the problem to solve itself. Ryan, you good? Maya called out. Drive 1 modified and ready, Ryan's voice echoed through the comm system. Drive 2 ready, Jackson reported. 3 ready, Priya announced. 4 ready, Tommy confirmed. Maya made a final adjustment to the 5th drive at her station. 5 ready? Synchronizing now. Zixthor watched in horror as quantum readings throughout the station began fluctuating wildly. Space itself seemed to shudder. In the view screen, the distant anomaly pulsed as if sensing what was coming. Resonance frequency locked, Maya announced, initiating in 3, 2, 1. What happened next would be debated by physicists across the galaxy for generations. 5 quantum drives activated simultaneously, each one creating a microscopic violation of causality, an effect that preceded its cause by precisely 1 nanosecond. Separately, these paradoxes would have been cosmic hiccups. Together, synchronized and amplified, they created a wave of absolutely not that propagated across spacetime at speeds that made light look slow. The wave hit the anomaly like a slap from an angry god. Reality, faced with 6 simultaneous violations of its fundamental laws, did what it always did when humans pushed too hard. It picked the lesser evil. The quantum feedback loop collapsed, unable to sustain itself against the more pressing offense of 5 synchronized temporal paradoxes. The anomaly simply stopped existing. On Prometheus, the drives shut down. Readings normalized. Maya calmly picked up her coffee mug from Zixthor's trembling appendage and took a sip. "Viridian system readings?" she asked. "Stable," Ryan reported. "Anomaly dispersed. No residual quantum instability, see?" Maya smiled at Zixthor. "Sometimes the best solution is the stupidest one done with extreme precision." Zixthor would later file a report with the Galactic Council recommending 2 things. First, that humanity be given unlimited resources to solve impossible problems. Second, that no council member should ever, under any circumstances, be present when multiple humans said, "Hold my beer," simultaneously. The report concluded, if 1 human disregarding physics is dangerous, 5 humans doing it in perfect coordination is an extinction-level event. For problems, not people.